Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls. This big card reading is going to talk about what is coming next for you related to love. For this one, we have three piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time. Meditate on the cards and see which one is calling you the most. For this reading, I'm going to be using tarot cards, couple cards, messages. I have dice, the zodiac grid, this is the zodiac of your person, or when you can be meeting the one, letters and words to see the signs, maybe a name appearing, a place appearing, and stickers. For personal guidance, if you want to book a reading with me or personal coaching, or even just get the tools I use during this reading, everything is linked down below. So now let's start meditating on the cards together and breathe in. Hold your breath, release and relax. And choose the one that is calling your soul. So group number 1, let's see what is coming for you love related and what can you expect in the near future. I do see a protective energy from the person you are welcoming, and this is also the type of comfort you are looking for, I believe. So you are indeed manifesting somebody, or maybe talking to somebody you feel safe to be with, you feel protected to be with, or that can be the other dynamic, as like you are the one who wants to be in charge, you are the one who wants to be protecting the other person. It depends what is the dynamic between you two, but I just see that this is a healthy relationship. But also you guys are really paying attention to the other person and wanting to give the best. Rather it's like showing that you care or just showing that you are here to support them. We have the clouds and the rain, so that can be some emotional chapter. Maybe something happened for you or the person, and when these things happen, you guys will be here for each other. You guys will want to support each other. Let's read now the message. We have the translation here. So waking up with you every morning. Okay, so this could be what you guys may be wanting, to maybe live together or wake up in the morning next to your person, or maybe you visualize that happening, and that can be a good way to also manifest that scene to happen. But like I said, you're attracting someone very caring, also very protective, and wanting to support you and bring comfort to you. That's especially the vibe. So let's see with the tarot cards, the energy and dynamic. So we have the 9 of coins, the 9 of pentacles, and the 2 of wands. 2 of wands energy, especially this one with this deck, I see seduction. And I do believe this person is going to start seducing you, is going to start to appear or talk to you a certain way that is going to be very appealing to you, very charming to you, and seductive. We have Venus just behind, so divinity of love and beauty, which I think is very connected to, the way this person is just wanting to look sharp, and this person might want to impress you and seduce you with their looks or just with their attitude and personality and their energy too, because we have the wands, and the wands talks about personality, energy, or just the vibe you feel from someone. We have steps appearing here, so I do see some improvement in that relationship. Maybe someone has a crush on you, because I do believe especially the masculine energy is the one in charge in that relationship. I see a provider, a conqueror, someone who wants to be charming you and seducing you, but also wanting to share with you and offer you the best right now. So if you are welcoming the person and allowing the person to give to you and to be present in your life and to participate also emotionally, I see that support too, in ways that this could be some emotional support or just someone who really wants to know how you're feeling. And this is what I see the person offering. But also you are attracting someone truly seductive and charming, and I'm talking about what you like as a taste. You taste physically, you taste emotionally. All that you're looking for, you are attracting in that person. And this person has enough to provide to you to be seduced and charmed. As for the 9 of coins, I do see that person being super abundant. So they have enough to give in that relationship. They also will pay attention to, can you see the dynamic with that couple? It's kind of like they are in a bubble. This person can also be under the spotlight or popular, and that can be popularity with maybe girls or guys, or this could be popularity with their work, especially work related. I do see that, and maybe that's both actually as a combination. But I just see that someone who is a perfectionist with number 9, and they also want to bring perfection in a loving relationship. This could be a sign that you're attracting the perfect match for you. So if you're looking for emotional support, someone protective, caring with you, also very seductive, who likes to play that game of, flirting with you and seducing you, and also if you are looking for someone who can support you and they have enough materially and they are working hard on their career or studies, this is what you are attracting as the next relationship and person presented to you. So you say no, you say yes to it, but I do think you're attracting someone with a fit. Love at first sight. So this could be how it starts between you two, and also what you feel when meeting the one. Or if you have somebody that you like and that you're starting to connect with and you feel that energy with the person, maybe that's confirmation or a sign for you if you felt like there were some love already being transferred when meeting the one. So let's see more signs with this couple deck. This person has pure intentions. Honestly, I do see commitment between you two. I'm not seeing a player. I'm not seeing someone who just wants your body. It is not what I see here. This is someone wanting commitment, pretty much old school type of vibes, very romantic too, who likes to play that game of seduction, like I said. So that's someone who is going to take you on dates, going to take you in beautiful places, maybe take you on, I see that as a museum, exposition, or event. So yeah, they have pure intentions for sure. And even here, I kind of see this, going to a theater or performance, maybe a concert as well, and maybe you like the same band or the same type of hobbies, and this is why you guys just click effortlessly. So pure intentions. Still, they really want to be intimate with you. They have the wildest fantasies about you, and they might think of you a lot, and that's why they really want to appear as beautiful and charming, because they just want to get you, they just want to be with you and build that intimacy. Let's see now qualities from the person, so you can also recognize the one when meeting this person. But so far, I see someone a bit flirty. I see someone liking that game of seduction. They may have a strong, how to say it, that can be pure, a strong, attractive aura, you see. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, their root chakra is activated. You know what I mean, and you can feel it. You can feel the attraction towards the person. I see someone very pure still, even though they have that strong root chakra energy, they still are very grounded. They're very successful too. It's effortless for them to make money or just attract opportunities their ways or just get what they want. They really are good manifestors. So let's see qualities now from your future person. Mature. I do see that to be true. And I said it. This is a committed relationship. So of course, you're attracting someone who is not too much in their, let's say teenager fantasies and all of that. It's mostly something very mature between you two. And they also want maturity in a relationship. They want to be with somebody who can be grounded, mature, and bring them the best. And if you want commitment, this is gonna match for you guys. Sensitive. So they might be very in tune with their emotions and feel each other's energy. They are very empathic. And this is why they want to protect. This is why they want to be here for others. Might support their family financially too, because I kind of see that this might be their role or part of what they really want to be accomplishing when it comes to their success as well. They want to share it. They want to be generous. And of course, generous with you. We have this trustful. I don't see that coming from the person, because we saw committed, security, and also someone who is wanting to build something with you. I just feel like they have been experiencing that dynamic before, maybe you as well, and you're attracting each other to heal that aspect in other relationships. Maybe it doesn't have to be romantic relationships. It could be in a dynamic with, let's say, a dad that was not really supportive, or someone you couldn't really trust, and they were not really showing up when you needed the most, their company. And they are going to be healing that aspect because they feel you, they understand you, and they also want to be healing that, because when you hold on to that trauma or that pain emotionally, you can also be more guarded in a relationship. And all that they want is a deep connection with you, and they don't want to, experience that limited self of yourself, because you might be holding back, or you might just be not completely open. And what they want is openness. What they want is a deep connection with you. So I do see that distrustful energy healing thanks to that presence. Some of you might feel like this is a forbidden love. Maybe that's because they are successful and popular and charming, or maybe because you have also wildest fantasies about this person. But I see that as a mutual thing. So why stopping yourself? Maybe that's also because you don't trust easily. And if that's so, then healing needs to occur. And maybe that person can be the introduction of that healing energy and liberation towards allowing yourself to love. So maybe this reading is also encouraging yourself to face your shadow, to face the wounds, so you can be healed enough to welcome this lover. So maybe that's a process to meet this person, but what I see as the next chapter for you, and personal chapter, is healing. If you believe this is coming from you as the energy. So let's see one more couple card, and then we have messages, so we can see what your lover wants to say to you. We have Rich Daddy. I'm not surprised to see this one. We saw richness. We saw someone abundant and who has enough to give to you. Not just materially, but also emotionally. I see someone engaged. I see someone who wants to be present with you. They're going to really put the energy and effort to make it work and commit to you. To be true, I do think what this person is looking for is spouse material. Unless you're really, really young watching this reading, this could just be commitment and building a relationship. But if you are looking for the one in charge, the rich daddy, you are provided. You are provided, and you need to accept it. Maybe you forbid yourself to be in that dynamic and relationship. And this could be rich girl. It doesn't have to be daddy all the time. Depends who is watching and what you're looking for, So yeah, I just see that you are attracting someone of value and who has a lot of value to share with you. And you should accept it, okay? I also know that some people, because they might be more restricted when it comes to money, they might refuse people to gift or buy things or take them to fancy places. This is something you have to say yes to, okay? Because if you say no to that, even though you want it, let's be honest, it's kind of like you are contradicting your flow and not really manifesting what you truly, truly want in a loving relationship. So stop yourself from stop yourself from blocking yourself to experience what you want. Doesn't make sense, right? You're actually going against what you truly desire. So allow yourself to be spoiled. Allow yourself to go in beautiful places. Allow yourself to be gifted multiple things by this person. Because this person has so much to give. This person is enough. You are enough as well. And you can provide in so many ways. I'll make you mine is their messages. So they really want to be with you. Honestly, with commitment and, future spouse material, daddy or mommy, yeah, I just see that you guys are perfect for each other and looking for commitment in marriage. So you're provided that. And I also have some marriage readings, guys, so make sure to take a look at them because you can be receiving more signs related to that person. Oh my, what an angel. So yeah, this person is in awe. This person is completely in love with you. I mean, you saw that. Love at first sight. And by the way, pay attention to the looks on the cards. For example, the colors, the hairstyle, hair color, the style, fashion style as well. Because that can talk to you personally, related to your person. But so far, I just see this person completely attached to you, in awe with you, and wanting to actually commit to you, want to build something that can last in time, and that is significant for themselves. So I'm gonna be picking now the other techniques, just moving these on the side so we have more room. I'm gonna start with the zodiac grid so we can see the zodiac of your person, or maybe the season when you guys will be together or encounter. We'll see what comes out. So let's start. We have Libra, Leo, Capricorn and Sagittarius. For this grid, we can see more of signs with the letters and words, just so you know. And for the cards, we had fire energy, and with the pentacles, that's earth energy, so that can be related. And like I said, these could be seasons as well when it comes to when this relationship will start. Let's pick now the dice. Honestly, because I do see that as a fairy tale, especially these, and this as the happy ending. We have the chariot you could see in Cinderella with a pumpkin. I do see you manifesting that fairy tale with that person. So Prince Charming, that you do not suspect, and then transforming into the prince. And I see a lot of magic, and I think of, in Cinderella with the wand transforming her into that princess. Maybe that's also why we saw with the Two of Wands looking sharp, looking elegant, looking beautiful. This could be a way to also attract that prince or princess towards you, and just to get their attention. Honestly, looks is very powerful, my friends, especially when it comes to seduction. So the more you show that you take care about your appearance, and if you have a unique style or appealing style to the person, it's a big process in that seductive game. So play with this. Then I see someone who might have a lot of conflicted emotions. Sometimes it can be very bubbly, sometimes they can be very sad, and it switch sometimes right away. They can be a water sign too. Water signs tend to have that, and I talk from experience. I have so many water placements, my friends, and I'm very emotional as a person. And yes, sometimes I just think of one thing and then boom, this affects my energy and emotions right away. So this could be what they are dealing with. With that, I see air energy and traveler. I kind of think of a pigeon for some reason, or like a dodo. I'm not sure how you call it, but we call it a dodo in French as a spices. And what I think about this again is like traveling. So maybe they like to be traveling, or they might want to plan to travel with you. I talked about this happy future, happy ending when it comes to that fairy tale, and romantic relationship. But this could be someone very positive and attracting a lot of positivity your way. And this I see as peace, love, and freedom in this relationship. So highly positive. Honestly, the vibe I'm getting from your future person is very calming and peaceful, also very supportive, mature. I really get the vibe of someone who is not too much in their early ages, but mostly in their maybe end 20s or 30s, maybe more, but really someone mature. Or not just about the age, it's more about the personality of the person. Even if they're 16, they can be very in charge and mature and very ambitious as well. Let's see now some letters and words. So of course, I thought of free when I saw this. You can see French as well is what I think about. But anyway, you can see a name, a place appearing, or a word in your own language. We have with, need, gentle, heart, sing, Sagittarius again. So that is just confirmation for this one. I heard street, and I kind of see that appearing. You can see a street, like an address, and this can be in dreams, meditations, everywhere you go, like a place calling you, and that can be a sign as well for you. I see fire, so this could be a fire sign, and we saw this with the wands energy, so that could be confirming that. Stir. I don't know. Cooking something. Maybe the universe is cooking something. Rife. I think of rife frequencies. Maybe that's also what you used to heal. This means laughing in French, so maybe having a good time. Twin flame is what I think about. So we can be attracting a twin flame. Rise and shine. We saw the spotlights, so I do see that as a connection with maybe their status and their success. But play with them, you can see something. Maybe set, sit, or site, website could be. Maybe meeting on a website or an app on the internet. So let's see more signs with the stickers. Okay, we have a lot of them already, so I'm gonna pick them. We have a call with love written on this one. It's kind of like you're falling in the rabbit hole with that person, and this is a good thing because that is going to allow yourself to awaken faster. And I do see you two being each other's catalysts. That means you are going to be triggering a lot to level up spiritually. Can you see that comfort when you look at them? Always miss you. And because we have the stamp on this one, this could be someone contacting you because they miss you a lot. Maybe call you because they miss you a lot as well. We have satisfaction with this one. Let's see the illustration. Yeah, there's that sense of satisfaction, like feeling peaceful about it. And maybe that's also the energy to have to manifest that person going home, so you can be invited to their place. And this is someone kind of like merging out of the rabbit hole. The hole is like, there's something coming, I sense it. We have a kiss. Okay, well, this is the energy for you guys. And I do see that developing, maybe over texts, phone, social medias. We saw the internet, we have the site. We have one more actually. Will you come travel with me? I said it, traveling with the dice. So yes, traveling is part of what you guys will want to do. Or maybe if this is a long distance relationship with the stamp and also with, the phone, website, it could be, finally traveling to each other, meeting each other, and building that relationship. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. Down below, you can write, I claim, follow, join the family, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye-bye. Group number 2, let's see what is coming for you related to love and what can you expect. So first, I see some exchanges between these two. Kind of black and white, gray. Maybe that's also the style of the person. And by the way, pay attention to the looks on the cards because they can talk to you personally. So physical traits or like color they like or style that they have. So maybe that style or maybe the season, because I see especially a cold season, even their chat is about it. I'm freezing. What about you? Same. So you can be exchanging about these things, like how you're feeling, how is your experience when you are together, all of that. But I do see that you guys can be meeting around a season where you are freezing. And we're starting the freezing seasons. Autumn, Then winter, so maybe these are seasons for you guys, but I just see that exchange especially as the important symbolism, as like you are gonna start to exchange and talk a lot, or maybe go on dates, or just do activities together without having that perspective of love in the beginning. Maybe starting as a friendship is also what I see here. That's why the exchange is still, very subtle. And you also want to take your time in that relationship to not show too much of how you feel. At least I see that dynamic from the two of you. Like playing it cool, getting to know each other, or just having fun, and then recognizing or realizing that you guys really, really connect deeply, and you might want to just, create a romantic relationship. So it could be someone you do not suspect to be the one, and then actually feel something for them. So let's see the tarot cards. We have some addresses showing up, which I think is Portuguese. Rua, Faram, I don't know. Favor levar sua identidade. Oh, identidade in Portuguese means actually identity. So maybe that's actually a sign that I'm reading them, because you can be presented the identity of the person. Produção is projection, so it could be a producer, and I see the emperor here, so that can fit, because the emperor is a leader, that's a conqueror, that's an independent, that's the businessman or business lady, because that can be a lady too. But I just see that you might be presented someone who is producing something or in control. I just see, the producer is pretty much the one who is making things happen, right? And I do see that you're attracting someone like that. They make happen. They make things actually turn into success repeatedly and effortlessly. It's like something they're really good at. And this is because they're very unique. I just see someone talented. They're not going to like show off when it comes to that. I mean, they appear strong and all, but it's like they're just doing what they like. They're doing their passion, and they don't really perceive themselves as like highly successful or highly rich or super popular. They don't care about this. What they care is to have fun. What they care is about building something that they're proud of, and the rest is just about the noise, and they really don't care about that. And I do think what they like about you is that they can have simple conversations. It's not about the status, it's not about the money, it's not about, or if you talk about this, it's more as an exchange that's like not like greedy or wanting anything from the person. It's more like, whoa, I'm proud of you, like you're doing great, like keep going. It's more that exchange that is very friendly. And this is what the emperor is looking for. The emperor wants quality company, and you are one of them. And this is why I see you guys clicking and understanding each other. Maybe you are also doing something very similar. Let's see. We have Alexander, so maybe that could be a name. Gustavo, could be Gustav. Daniel, DiSalvo, Priscilla Lima. So these could be names. I just want to address it because that can be important. 69 can be not talking about the spicy, okay? I'm talking about the sign. If you turn it, you can see this one right there. If you turn it, this is Cancer energy. The Cancer sign as the symbolism in astrology. If this can show you clearly. Hopefully you can see that right there. If you turn it, you can see the Cancer sign. For the other signs, we have Aries with the Emperor and fire energy with the Five of Wands. So, like I said, someone grounded, strong, independent, really good with their businesses or career or studies if they're still studying. This is someone reliable that you can count on, very safe to be around. They have a good self-esteem. You have to know that. And this is why they don't want people who are beggars or people who are just unsatisfied with life, always gossiping. They do not like it. They do not value these people and they don't want to be around them. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're someone who likes to gossip or likes to talk about people, this may actually kind of trigger a chord within them and be like, this is in this resonance with what I really like. But if you talk about you, if you talk about what you want to be building or talk about, them and really want to get to know them, they're gonna like it. They're gonna like it because it is personal. Because this is really real, this is what they want to be experiencing. You too. The rest, they don't care. The news, they don't care. I do see that person actually staying away from the noise, staying away from news and things, and even movies. They might be very selective with what they consume because they know that this can affect their manifestations, and they really want to stay composed, grounded, secure. They also want to be around people who can impact their lives and manifest more. And trust me, we do manifest through collective energies, and that means your company, the people you welcome in or the people you stick to, then you also grab or pick their energy for your future manifestations and embodiment, because we tend to also become, who we are hanging out with. So be selective, and this is what this person is doing. So as for the 5 of Wands, this is actually showing me this person has only interest in you. Even temptations and beautiful girls or beautiful guys, this person has no interest. This person just wants to be with you. And this is because they know what is valuable and they target what they want. They're not playing around. They don't waste time. They don't try so hard. When it comes to relationship, it's rather it flows, it works, and great. They're gonna test the water though. They have the bouquet behind their backs, but they just give you one flower to see if you are receiving it or wanting to receive it. That's a slow mover. And this is because they think as love as an investment that lasts in time. If you go quick, it ends quick. And I'm sure you've noticed that with relationships. When things are all super quick and fast and kind of pressuring in some way, it ends as fast. But when things slowly move to what you want to be building in the future and what you're looking for, it is steady, And that's also because you know each other. And because you know each other, you can support each other. You can listen, you can learn, you can really open your perspective. That is not so personal. You collaborate. That's what this person is looking for. So, if this is slow in the process, enjoy it. Because that shows this person truly, truly cares. If this person just wanted you because you look tasty, they're gonna move fast. Because they're eager to eat you. Is gonna be actually so present and so loud that they cannot resist. Don't be shy. I want you. I'm talking about spiciness, and it shows. It's not someone who's going to be completely closed off when it comes to desiring somebody. They like you. They like you, they want to, but they're not going to be all craving and greedy and all of that. No, it's not the energy. This is someone grounded. Even the way they might experience their own I don't want to say it because that's a channel for everybody here, but their root chakra energy, I'm sure you know what this relates to. This chakra's energy is grounded. They can utilize it or not utilize it. They're okay. They can manage this. Some people, and you can see that a lot, especially guys, they tend to be not really balanced down there. So you're not welcoming that. And this is not what you're attracting. I'm telling you, you're attracting someone who is focused on you and just wanting to be building something, and intimately too, with you. Lip service. And I see the office on this one. So maybe you guys are working together or will be working together on a project later on, or maybe working in the same field. What I see is a businessman, someone or businesswoman, someone who likes to be in charge, who likes to be independent. I see investor too, because for me the emperor is especially the representation of an entrepreneur, investor, someone in charge. That's the money maker in tarot, because that's the father for the emperor. So yeah, they are gonna be providing you something, or might want to be working with you or teaching you something to become more abundant. But maybe the seduction can be starting at work, at school, just some collaboration is what I see. Or maybe when working on a project or just talking about it, maybe that will build the passion. And starting to kiss, that can be showing you that scene. Or if you started to kiss somebody you work with or study with, or just that you like at school, and that can be your sign. So let's see now the personality traits of the one that you are attracting. But we saw already a lot of them. It's someone who still likes seduction, who likes to, feel noticed and to feel desired. But also they desire you so much. And you could see that this person has their eyes on you. This person sees you as valuable, and they really want to be building something with you. They can appear as cold. I'm not surprised to see this one, because the emperor has that vibe. The emperor is so impressive and also so in tune with themselves, and not so much social, let's say. Or they might be social but very selective with their circles, that they can appear as, selective people tend to appear cold, or because they're not so chatty and because they don't tune into the gossips, they don't care, they tend to be not so socially adapted, let's say. So they can appear that way, but they're not cold, they're just selective. And they're very generous. I mean, you saw the emperor, someone in charge, and I do see that person. And also with that businessman, like office scene, I just see that person just really, really good at managing things and also managing their schedule. They also love to have free schedule to be meeting quality people or to start to date you. Like they might also kind of sacrifice sometimes their times or their projects just to actually spend some time with you, or to go see you where you are at. Because she's a dancer here, so it could be someone who meets you where you actually work. Maybe that's why they're working places. Maybe that's a fantasy as well, I'm not gonna go in depth with that, but you know what I'm talking about. So let's see, couple cards. A walk in the park. So you can be going to a certain place where, you get to know each other, you talk a lot, and we saw this with the first card. Exchanging is, I think, what you guys like. Talking a lot, getting to know each other, and you are attracting a soulmate. Congratulations. So these were the signs. A soulmate and a walk in the park. Also the walk in the park, the walk in the park can be a sign as like, it's gonna be easy. It's like a walk in the park. I think you have that expression in English. It could be that way. It's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be easy and effortless, and that's because you're soulmates too. And so you've met over and over again in different lifetimes. You guys are old souls, and I get that. It's why it's easy for you guys to manifest. It's easy for you guys to click. It's easy for you guys to actually make things happen now. And also because of old soul vibes. Old souls tend to be a little less, not for everybody, but I see that a lot with people as old souls that are very introverted. They're just less integrated, or they just don't want to be too much in social environments. And this is why they might focus on what they can build their business. And you see that a lot. Often, like rich people tend to be very selective with the people they welcome in, or just not so much into social things. They don't even like too much stimulation. And I do see that for you too. Even the walk in the park, there's no much activity. It's just you guys being together. And they might look for that. They might want to look for people who have things to share, who have things to talk about, and not people to talk about. Very different. So let's see now messages. So what this person may want to say to you at the moment. You are mesmerizing. It's beautiful. And they are in awe on this card, like, wow. You are indeed mesmerizing. You are indeed so attractive. That's why they feel so much attraction towards you. They really want you. Even that, you know, I'm not sure you call that the glass. It's kind of like, you know, I look at you. I pay attention to you. And this is because I cannot take my eyes off of you. Let's see this one. Shall we go home? Home buddies. I swear I saw this. Even though you go to events, even though you go out together, you guys love to stay cozy. You guys love to just click and connect. Maybe at home or in very not too much crowded areas, you see? Shall we go home? And this could be some invitation as well. Maybe going home for a dinner, going home to maybe watch a movie, or maybe going home to work on a project together, and then things escalating towards something different. So let's move these on the side. I'm going to pick the zodiac grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person or when you can be meeting the one. Okay, so we have Libra, Pisces, Aquarius and Capricorn. This is in between. We can see more signs. So far we had Aries, Cancer as well for the other cards. Let me check. And fire energy. Alright, so let me pick next the dice to see more about your person. I see a brilliant person right there. And I think the idea for a business to be attracting that treasure came out of them understanding what they could offer because they were not offered. You know, I just feel like they were in environments or maybe in a family environment and bubble which they felt very limited, or maybe their parents were always telling them we don't have enough, or we cannot provide, or we cannot give you that. And because they could only rely on themselves, they are really good at building their empire as the emperor or empress. And that's also becoming a reality because they're really brilliant. They have good ideas. And this match what is high on demand, what is working nowadays. And they study it. And they know what it's like to not have enough. They know what it's like to not being provided. And if you are in that environment too, this is why this person wants to be the father or the mother, the one in charge. And I said it, the father is the money provider in the family. So maybe they want to provide because they know what it's like to not have the treasure. But what they do right now is conquering the world as the knight. And the knight also shows a conqueror when it comes to love. That means they're going to take action. They're going to make the first step, the first move to conquer yourself. With this one, I see someone a bit more guarded. We saw this too. Maybe that's also why they appear cold, but they just are very, very selective. They also are someone who says no a lot. Rather, it's like going to parties, like, no, thank you, or no, I have better things to do. Or they don't even explain themselves. It's like, no. And yeah, that's why they might appear as like, oh, this person is so unsocial. This person is just not really cool. I know it's like I'm that type of person. I'm just not into social things. And here I see air sign especially, but I do see that as a symbol of a hardworking person. Could be a workaholic, which could be why they say no a lot. And we have the wolf. The wolf is also associated to the loner. So yeah, again, I think that's related. Alright, so let's pick now letters and words so we can see the name of your person. Or maybe a place. I see doll. Could be a name they use towards you. If you're a girl, of course. Doll. Dolce. So I'm not sure if that's the brand or like Dolce means sweet. Maybe that's Italy as well, because I kind of see that. Italy, you know? Doctor, could be a doctor. This means cost. Maybe they are aware of what it costs when it comes to things that they want to do, or maybe social things. Actually, people cost money, and maybe they are only wanting to invest it in quality. So friend, I said it, starting maybe as a friendship and then developing into love. And I see that again with the dynamic. We have a kiss, you, kiss you. Wish, maybe that's what they wish at the moment. Libra energy, and I think we had the Libra sign on the grid, so that could be related. Let's see. Maybe going out together. Lac in French means a lake, so maybe going to a place like a park, a lake. Do it. Maybe you feel guided to do something. If so, then do it. Rather a kiss, confession, or showing that you have interest. Tall person, could be someone very tall. I see date. So you can see a date on a calendar, but this could be announcing a date between you two. We have LA, so of course could be the place as well. I see DC, Laos, maybe that's Asia. There's a place too. So far we have Europe with Italy, then USA, Asia. Could be more. Of course, you can see something personal. Like I said, this could be a name, initials, could be the place of the one. I just want to see if, there's something I can catch for you guys. But that's so far what I can see with the letters. Let's see next. Oh, I kind of think of latte for some reason. Maybe that's what they like. And this in French means milk. Maybe that's also what they like. Making a milkshake. This could be also, a milk that is with almond milk, rice milk. It's not always with cows. So let's see more signs. Just peachy. So that can talk about bodybuilding. This is especially what I think about the peach when it comes to that. Thank you. You, yes, they're targeting you. And we saw this with the cards. You are the one. I want you. You, thank you. They're very, very grateful as well. They know what is quality, and they are also very welcoming of that. Hiding, they can be a bit more introverted or hiding or not spoiling too much about what they like or who they like. Deadly rider, they can be a rider, they can have a motorcycle. Going home, they can invite you to their place. I'm not surprised if that's the case. We kind of saw that with the cards. Numbers you can see can be 1111, 111, 222, 333. So 111, new beginning, or leader energy. Then 1111 is a wish coming true. We have the wish here, so that is confirming that. 333 talks about growth, and 222 is about unity, so coming together, building a relationship. I mean, this is what you offered with this fitting, so claim it, welcome it. You can write it down below as well in the comments to amplify this energy. Make sure to join and follow, like, if you like this reading. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Take good care of you. Bye-bye. Group number 2, let's see what to expect for you when it comes to love. What is next? Okay, so I think this group is the most present one. I was like, you are about to meet, you are about to date, or maybe you've met before and dated already. And I see that love developing super duper fast. it's just going to be effortless. You guys vibe, you match even the colors and the style. Maybe that's also what you want, and to have like couple styles, or when that person might be dressing up and you are around, you might actually adapt your style to the person. But yeah, I just see that you guys are highly romantics, true lovers, and it's beautiful. My heart is melting just by looking at these two, like having fun, enjoying, holding each other's hands. And this is what you guys want to feel when, starting to get to know each other. I just feel like dating for you is gonna manifest really fast. Here we have, I love you not for who you are, but who I am with you. Okay, so you see that influence, you see the impact this person has on you, and you like that. You like that this person is making you feel that way or think that way of you. And actually, that's a good sign. When you start to change or you start to better yourself, thanks to one person's presence, and not because they ask you, but just because they might awaken something within you, then this is a big sign that you guys are perfect and that you are going to grow beautifully with that person too, which is good. So let's see next with the other cards. More signs about what is next for you related to love. But you can see harmony, compatibility, having fun, and also feeling so connected towards each other. So let's see these cards. Okay, so you're attracting someone truly valuable. They have so much to give to you. They're really, really generous. This is what I see, especially when you combine these two, even this one with the Queen or King energy. So 10 of Pentacles talks about someone who has enough, someone who is valuable to you and who wants to provide you the best. They are possibly investing. I cannot think of, collecting. Here it's like the old ways of investments, people collecting coins, maybe then reselling them. Maybe that talks about coins resells, which is pretty much crypto. This could be NFT. This could be anything really, but I just see someone really good at investing their money and making their money work for themselves. And this is what builds them as the king or queen. And with the Knight's energy, this shows their action. They are action-oriented people. They make it happen. They don't just wish it. They don't just manifest while scripting. No, they know that action is what puts the energy into motion, is what actually moves and gains momentum when it comes to what they want to accomplish and receive. It's like they have something in front of them. Instead of wishing somebody to give them what is in front of them without speaking, they're gonna just actually walk towards it, grab it, and that's it. This is what I see as the dynamic of the person, the personality of the person. A doer, a conqueror, someone who is in charge. And that's what they want to provide romantically too. They want to be providing you. They want to build, a relationship where you feel enough, where you feel noticed, where you feel valued. Because this person knows how precious you are. That's why they invest in you too. It's not just about businesses, but this can just be the dynamic as, okay, I notice you, I see the value, you are a treasure to me. And I want you to be mine. I want you to finally, notice me and to see my value back. So that's why I see them as the charmer. I see them as the one who is making the first step. The queen is more waiting. And I'm not talking about physical energies as like, a woman and a man. It can be, but I'm talking especially about the flow within your soul. So are you more of in your masculine flow or are you more in your feminine flow? If you are more in your masculine, then you might be the one who is action-oriented. You might be the one who feels like, I need to search for that love, or I need to make my first step towards the one I like, if you have a crush, of course. And this is what the Knight is doing, but not in a pressuring way or not in a greedy way. This person knows, I am the I have enough. I have so much to provide. I am a treasure myself. And I only want to be shared with somebody who is able to provide to me, who is able to, be someone I admire too. And they admire you truly. Even the girls appearing like the queen energy, even the men, they are identical. And trust me, on the decks, they do not look always identical. Look at them. Like they look completely different, right? But here, if you look at the feminine and the masculine on all these cards, they look identical, even the dresses. Everything is matching perfectly. And we saw the match with the clothes. So maybe that's a sign too that like you guys are matching. I'm not sure if that's related to some dating app. Sometimes you have like, oh, it's a match or something like this. And maybe this can be a sign if you are starting to date online, of course. Could be how you find each other actually. What else? Yeah, I see a person of power. They can be a bit guarded. They can appear as cold, but that's just because I just feel like this is very related to the second pile. If you was attracted to pile number 2 and pile number 3, I would not be surprised. It's very, very, very similar with the energy and the personality of the person you're attracting. So they can be a bit cold in the beginning, and this is because they're very selective. I'm really getting Virgo energy for some reason. Like, even though it's air sign here, I just see, someone who knows what they're worth and someone who knows that not everybody is actually qualified to make them happy and to make them feel satisfied when it comes to love. So please take your time. Don't be afraid to be selective also with who you welcome and who you want to be building a relationship with. That's very important. This is where you invest. Relationships are, I think, one of the most important investments. If you vibe, great. If you don't vibe, move on. Like, why holding on tightly to something that is more destructive than actually building you beautifully? And they understand that too. That's why they are moving towards what they see as valuable. That's why they invest. They actually put their coins in the fountain, which can also be a sign as like they are wishing for something. And they find it with you. It's like they collect the coins. I was like, okay, all that I was investing in, I'm receiving more thanks to you. Because this is all that this is all that I was looking for. Talking from the person's perspective. I'm sure you understand. So let's see a couple cards. Sing what is your future with a soulmate. This is why I'm telling you, pile number 2, pile number 3 are connected. The soulmate card popped for pile number 2 too. So 2-2. Maybe 2-2 is a sign you see as well, which is announcing divine union. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see that number with that angel number at least. The way they look is so sharp, so elegant, so beautiful. Really getting old soul vibes. I feel like I'm repeating myself because the second pile is so similar. So if you felt attracted to this one, or if you feel like watching the second one, maybe you have a plus in that reading, because of course they're not 100% similar, but it's still very similar. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if not a soulmate, this could be a twin flame. Unless you're conflicted, then you need to decide. You need to one in charge. And actually, the Queen of Swords is someone very sharp. Is someone who's like, it's rather I like it or I don't like it. And maybe you are gonna be kind of guided towards making the right decision when it comes to love. So that's why choose someone valuable for you. Even the 10 of Pentacles talks about commitment and marriage. So ask yourself when you meet somebody, do I see myself marrying this person? Do I see myself building a happy relationship with this person? Can I invest in this? It's kind of like when you invest your money. It's like if I take all your savings and I put it in one like crypto money, let's say, would you invest in something risky? Or do you invest in something you know is working for you? Even if that's taking maybe more time to grow, but you're gonna gains. That's the same with people. Some people you see as alternate coins, if you know what that is, but it's pretty much the risky coins, or you see them as stable coins. What I see here is stability. So you need to choose what is stable for you, what is valuable for you. So try to perceive that with that, investor perspective when it comes to love as well, because this person is doing that too. At least the one I see as valuable for you. So taking your time to decide who is stable and who is worth investing in is gonna be best for you. So you're attracting, these are qualities, you're attracting someone emotional, and they feel you, they understand you, they're very empathic. And they really want to be here in your ups and downs. They want to feel you. They want to understand you. And that's why they're going to check on you. If you're doing great, how is your day going, all of that, they're going to be here. Horny. Yes, we had that aspect on old pals, I swear. I don't know what is in the energy, but the root chakra is pretty much opening to something heavy. And yeah. So, and then we have mysterious. Yeah, even with the Queen of Swords, that is totally the vibe. They can be mysterious, cold, or guarded, or kind of like, they're not so chatty, especially about themselves. It's like they don't really care about talking too much, or so they're gonna be a bit mysterious when it comes to that. Or maybe in the beginning they might not answer all of your questions, because they like to entertain a certain mystery when it comes to starting dating or starting to get to know each other. They might also like to talk more face to face than online. And if you're someone that meets this person online, they might wait to meet you to really show their true selves. Just know it. Let's see more couple cards to see you guys' future. Oh my gosh, it's spicy between you two. And I'm not talking about ramen. I'm talking about spiciness when it comes to, the physical. But this is because that's someone you feel attracted to. We have soulmate and twin flame. So I know your soul is craving for them. And often when we tend to meet soulmates, I'm not saying that much with twin flames. Twin flames, it's mostly meeting yourself. So the spiciness is going to feel different. Not starting with it, but more developing with intimacy. As like exchanging about yourself, talking about yourself, getting to know each other. With a soulmate, that can be the same, but sometimes it can be starting as the physical attraction with a soulmate. And we have romantic still, so it's not just about the horny, spicy energy. It's still very romantic and respectable. They see your value. They see you are someone they really want to invest in, so commit to. And that's why they really want to charm you, seduce you, and be romantic towards you. You can be going to a lake or do some activity together. I just see that deep connection. There's no much stimulation or activity. It's just, let's be the two of us. Maybe for that. So for the messages, should I confess to you? I mean, you saw with the Knight's energy, moving towards the person. So first move. And that's because the attraction is so grand, kind of irresistible. So they might confess to you very soon. They might think about it, should I confess to you? Should I make a move? And you see that move here, like starting to undress, and here it's the same. So, yeah, it's spicy. Oh, and by the way, I'm not sure if you know that, but I actually do spicy adult readings personally. I'm not doing this on YouTube, but I'm doing this for personal readings. If you guys, want something more, and the cards are pretty explicit. So, I have never met someone like you, is the next message. That's why They like you. They really like who you are. They value yourself because you are unique. And rarity also means, high value. So you're rare and they want you. So I'm gonna move these on the side and continue with the the grid, I mean. Starting with the grid. So we can see the sign of your person, zodiac sign, or season, when starting to date or when meeting the one. Alright, so for this one we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, and this is in between Leo and Virgo, so that could be the signs or seasons. So let's move on with the letters and words, so you can see the name of your person, a place, or some message. So let's see. Alright, so for the signs, Aquarius, I said it by mistake, but this came out, so yeah, this is confirming to you. Let me see the cards. So for the cards we had, with the Queen of Swords, air sign, Pentacles is related to earth signs, so that can be a plus. But Cancer, Aquarius, sassy, feel, from, add, but, have, thing, he feel sassy, thing, from, and why I think of you. So maybe it feels something for you right now. If you have somebody in mind, maybe with all the signs, maybe somebody popped to your mind. That can be what talks to you. I see you directed towards somebody, or this could be a director. Direction. This in French means say, so maybe saying something to you. They might be in for that. Maybe on a rainy day. They might be dying to see you. We had Ed, and again I see Ed, so maybe Edward, Ed, something like that. I don't know, maybe that's a name. I see Aaron, which could be a name as well. ID. You can be presented this person's identity. Maybe in dreams too, so pay attention to that, because this is what I heard from spirit guides. Let's see. Maybe dear is how they call you. And that's all I can see. So let's pick now the dice. I forgot to say, but numbers you can see can be 111, 222, we said that before. So 222, romance, relationship. 111 is pretty much a new chapter. So this could be the new relationship if you combine the both, like both symbolisms. I see magic. You are manifesting and calling that soulmate or twin flame. And I feel like the universe really wants you to be aware that the path you are exploring or will be exploring next is really coming out of what you are demanding and so receiving. So that's why you need to be precise with what you're looking for in a partner. We said that too. What do you want to invest in? What type of person? I'm not saying the person, because sometimes when we target somebody, we tend to be more, I'm going to forget about that dream, or I'm going to forget about what is important with that area because this person does not qualify. No, like ask yourself. I mean, it's good to, not be too selective, but still know what you're asking for and what you're looking for to really manifest that opportunity for you. This could be a mysterious person, so that's why if you know or feel like you know, maybe you don't know. Sorry guys. We have the pirate and again, knight's energy. To me, again, that shows the conqueror, the leader, someone who has desires to make things improve. And without desires, you go nowhere. Without envy, you go nowhere. So that's why when people say, oh, this person is greedy, it's not good. Greed is good. And I'm gonna tell you why. Greed is good because it shows where your ultimate desire is directed to. And this is when you move mountains. That's why most rich men, rich girls tend to be a bit greedy. But not in a way that's needy. It's more, we dream for higher things and we can reach that. So let's have fun. Let's reach this. Let's manifest the best, right? Why limiting yourself? So I see this as a healthy greed, let's see, from the person. You're attracting someone very peaceful, loving, with the dove. You can see doves as well as a sign, and they might have a lot of people kind of gossiping about them, but they don't really care. They don't really, have interest for that. And this could be because they're rich, so they might gossip about them. And I said it, people tend to not like greedy or rich or successful people sometimes because that can awaken some discomfort within. It's all about them. It's not about what people are really. Yes. And if you are feeling this way, then ask yourself why. Why are you so triggered? Doesn't make sense, right? I see determination now with this. So they are determined. Okay, so let's pick next the stickers. I was lost for a second, like what is next? So let's see. I just feel it's obvious for you who is a match and what you're looking for. Some of you are experiencing gloomy days or things not really working with the relationships. Just know it's redirection. Rejection is redirection. And I see you redirected because you are experiencing something that doesn't feel right. Or if not you, that can be the person. They might be trying hard and I really try. I just don't understand why it's not working. And this is because you are investing in the wrong people. So go shopping again. Go search for the one, okay? Don't stick to somebody you are not fully satisfied with. When you go grocery shopping, and especially if you are abundant, if I give you 1 million to shop, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna take what you like, right? But if I give you only $10, you're gonna be like, okay, and I have to choose one thing, but not too pricey, so you feel limited, right? And that is the same when it comes to your self-esteem. If you are so abundant, if you're so self-aware of your values and what you can give, you are this $1 billion, right? And you don't want to waste money in something that is so slow in price, or let's say not valuable enough. So because you have the abundance within, you can now purchase, let's say, or shop with that cart. I'm gonna take whatever I want. And what I want is value. What I want can be luxury even because, look, I'm so abundant. Okay? And maybe that's also why you actually attracted relationships where it just did not work, where you guys were not fully a match because you was looking into the wrong places, the wrong shop. If I give you 1 billion, you're possibly going to buy luxury or things you like or things you wanted because this was on your wish list. You're not going to go to Walmart, possibly. Just picking that example. We don't even have Walmart in France, but I dated somebody in the US, so I know it's like. But anyways, I'm just saying. So for this one, I see this as friendship. So this relationship that you are attracting can be starting as a friendship. Kind of see that too with the letters. Just me saying F. Rien in French means nothing. So maybe from nothing to friendship and then love. Maybe that's the evolution of things. But this one, I think of friends, maybe, I don't know. But friends can be how it starts. With the hink, it could be someone who has a good writing abilities or really good at communicating something. And for the flowers, they can be offering you flowers on a date, like maybe appearing with a bouquet, maybe trying to get your attention like that. Or this could just be someone who wants to grow and bloom with you. We had so many signs for this group. I really like this one. If you do too, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can also claim it in the comments to manifest this person faster. Make sure to join the family. So we can manifest all together, and ring the bell so you can get notified when I post, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.